morning and heartiest Independence Day. Very happy Independence Day and heartiest greetings to all the people who have assembled here. So, Honorable Chief Guest of today's event, Dr. Justice Meena Vingomba, the Chairperson of Raffles University. The other dignitaries on the dais, S.D. Sharma, Dr. J.S. Yadav, and the HODs, principals, faculty members, my dear students, and the housekeeping people, whoever assembled here. Happy Independence Day. So we are all assembled here to celebrate the 77th Independence Day celebrations. So when we talk about the celebrations, we don't forget about the sacrifices that were given by the freedom fighters. There are several galaxy of freedom fighters under the able guidance of leaders like visionary leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagwat Singh, and everybody. So when we talk about their tributes, government has organized and they have unveiled a program under the aegis of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So when we talk about that, this is the Amrit Kal. That means up to 2047, 100 years of the celebrations of the independent India. So on this occasion, I would like to say that there are the programs that are launched by the government to inculcate the patriotism and to nurture the patriotism towards the country. So when we talk about even in the government institutes, it is very customary to celebrate the national festivals, and I feel very sad that the students are not coming up forward to pay their tributes and salute to the flag. So this is very disheartening. But anyways, we want to inculcate that patriotism among each and every citizen of India. So when we talk about that, there are the programs that yesterday only we have distributed the flags under the banner, under the program of Har Ghar Tiranga. That means whenever you see your flag, there should be some goosebumps by flying your flag high in the sky. Naturally that creates. And there is another program like Veeron Ki Vandan. That means there are people who are not in history, but their sacrifices really made our country to become independent India. So those unsung heroes' sacrifices can be every day remembered under the program of Veeron Ki Vandan. And just now in our director's speech, very emotional speech, we heard that the soil, Meri Mata, Meri Bindi. Whenever you touch your soil, that gives the motherly touch. So these are all the programs that even the government is now emphasizing on it to inculcate the patriotism from the children to the adult level. So being an educational institution, I talk about education only, and we know that on 15th August we got independence for our country, and we became free to write our destiny. So our destiny is only written unless until it is in terms of progress, in terms of development. So when we talk about the development, I would like to mainly focus on NEP 2020. And we are also already experiencing the change, how we are providing the conducive learning environment, and learning became very flexible. And when we see, now I cannot say India as on par with the developed countries, but I can proudly say at par with the developed countries in the terms of science, research and technology. So when we talk about science and technology, in 2014 when we see the statistics, in 2014 there are only 1,000 patents. Now it came up to 2022, 30,000 patents. This is all the encouragement given by the government. And the incubation centers are only 150. Now it became 3,000. That means we are motivating the youth to develop the Indian nation as a strongest country. And when there is a development in the research. I would like to say that Anusandhan National Research Committee, they have constituted, and under that scheme we have 50,000 crore money that is dedicated towards the research foundation, and all the colleges, universities and research labs, they can apply for funding. So this is the remarkable achievement, because the government is also seeing that education only promotes the development. And I believe education is only the instrumental tool for social empowerment. So when naturally there is a progress in the research and development, it ultimately linked to the economic growth of the India. And economically we are now marching forward, and our GDP rate is every day increasing. This is all because of the startup projects and sustainable push that the government is giving on the entrepreneurs and the enterprises to develop the business, besides giving the job opportunities. So when I talk the science, it is injustice that I did not mention the Chandrayaan that recently launched, the Chandrayaan 3. So with a minimum cost of 600 crores only, we can able to launch a rocket. That is the credit of the scientists who has involved in this program. So with this, when there is again injustice and not justified, that we are securely sitting here if we don't salute our border security forces as well as the police forces every day who are giving, who are protecting our this peace among us. So I want to give only one suggestion. Being the teachers, you have to pledge yourself for the building of the nation and rekindle your souls for the resilient India. Thank you.